Now, Delhiites continue to breathe toxic air. The hearing has ended at the Supreme Court after Centre, Delhi, Haryana and Punjab have now submitted their proposals to the Supreme Court about steps that they're going to take to fight pollution. Chief Justice of India, N.V. Ramana, has asked why firecrackers were burnt despite the ban. He also rapped authorities for shirking responsibility over stubble burning and pinning the blame on farmers. Delhi government in its affidavit reiterates that stubble burning is one of the main reasons for rising pollution levels, saying that farmers can't be entirely blamed as they don't have money to get rid of stubble easily. The Haryana government, meanwhile, stated that they are requesting farmers to stop stubble burning for the next 15 days at least, while the Punjab government, in its affidavit, has said it is penalizing farmers for stubble burning. The central government, meanwhile, has told the Supreme Court that they are not in favour of work from home for its employees, citing that their work is already affected due to the pandemic and that the matter will now be heard on 24th of November. The court said that all committee directions must be complied with. Now, Supreme Court hearing on pollution. Court wraps the centre, states over lack of steps to address emergency situation. In fact, the court says only people in Delhi's five-star hotels blame farmers. Hearing now on the 24th of November. This is the latest development coming in from the Apex Court on pollution levels in the national capital. Supreme Court now wraps the centre as well as the states over lack of concrete steps that's been taken to address the emergency situation. The court says only people in Delhi's five-star hotels blame farmers. Hearing now on the 24th of November. Let me cut across to Ashutosh Mishra joining us live for more on that. Ashutosh, the Supreme Court furious over pollution levels not being able, the government, the state and the centre not being able to contain pollution levels and blaming the farmers for it. It's not gone down well with the Supreme Court. They say that only five-star hotel customers have a habit of blaming farmers, but what really has the centre and the state done to take concrete steps in combating pollution?
Well, Navila, Supreme Court almost wrapped everyone, all the agencies, all the authorities, even at extent it says the bureaucracy is suffering from inertia. They barely act, they only sign the affidavits and they barely act and wait only for the Supreme Court or the court orders to follow the orders. At the same time, you know, all it started with the Solicitor General saying that how his statement yesterday over stubble burning was taken out of context when he said that particularly 2 months when the contribution of stubble burning in the pollution is up to 35 to 40%, where it said it is what it was said in a way that because there is elections in Punjab and that's why, you know, the statement was taken out of context as how the Solicitor General says it is only 3 to 4%. Then Supreme Court also asked, despite the ban, despite the restrictive orders, why the crackers were bursted in Delhi and NCR, why those images came out. At the same time, court also said, though this is almost fashion to blame farmers. In fact, Supreme Court categorically asked the state not to penalize the farmers, but rather encourage them how they should not burn the stubbles, the crop residues during this peak hour. But at the same time, court may ask all these states, be the Delhi, Haryana, Punjab as well as centre, that since it's a throughout and a year-out phenomena, why all wakes up only when there is health emergency, when there is such emergency, particularly in the month of October, November and December in the capital. The hearing has now been postponed for the 21st November, but in the meanwhile, the court has said the measures that has been adopted by the air quality management, those should be followed, those should be adhered strictly.
Thank you very much, Ashutosh, for joining us with those details. As we enter the thick of the winter season, we're looking at pollution levels only on the rise. Of course, pollution suspending in the air at this point of time in the year. There are some of those precautions that you must take to ensure you're safe and your family is. Let me take you through some of those pointers that you keep in mind. Take special care of your kids and, of course, the elderly at home as respiratory problems are just on the rise. Avoid going out when air quality index is high. So keep a track on the air quality index around your area. There are several apps and portals that suggest what the air quality around your area is. Keep windows and doors closed. Of course, this is advisable, especially if you have kids and elderly in your home. Have an indoor air purifier as well if you can afford one. Wear a 3-ply surgical or an N95 mask. This is, of course, quite mandatory if you're stepping out, most importantly. Avoid smoking indoor smoke of any kind, and also, of course, drink plenty of water and increase all the vegetables and fruits in your diet, only so you can stay fit and healthy and pull through this winter season with the pollution. Now, after a wrap from the Supreme Court on Monday, the Centre and the Air Quality Management Commission held a crucial meeting on Tuesday. The Air Quality Panel has issued a slew of measures to curb the air pollution. In fact, according to the new directives, all schools, colleges in the NCR to remain shut until further notice. All construction and demolition activities in that region are also to be banned until 21st of November. Only essential items, trucks, are allowed to enter into the national capital. NCR state governments have been directed strictly to allow work from home until further notice, while private offices have been advised to follow suit. Meanwhile, Delhi's air continues to remain in the very poor category. AQI in the national capital is at 379 as we speak, inching closer to the severe category each passing day. Air quality in Noida is also worse. It is in the severe category, with air quality in Noida now reported at 479.
एक हफ्ते के लिए दिल्ली में स्कूल कॉलेज बंद कर दिए गए हैं। नॉन एसेंशियल गुड्स के साथ अगर कोई ट्रक आता है तो उसकी दिल्ली में एंट्री भी बंद कर दी गई है। जो कई सारे निर्माण कार्य चल रहे थे, अगर वो सरकार द्वारा बेहद ज़रूरी निर्माण कार्य नहीं है तो उस पर भी रोक लगा दिया गया है। लेकिन ये सारी चीज़ें नाकाफ़ी साबित हो रही हैं, क्योंकि अगर हम बात करें AQI की तो वो अभी भी दिल्ली में 350 के ऊपर बना हुआ है, जो कि वेरी पुअर कैटेगरी में आता है। इस वक्त हम लोग विजय चौक इलाके पे हैं, जहां पर हम मौजूद हैं। यहां से अगर प्रदूषण न होता तो सामने इंडिया गेट साफ तौर पे नजर आता, लेकिन ये स्मॉग है जिसकी वजह से इंडिया गेट नहीं बल्कि एक आकृति वहां पर नजर आ रही है। ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ जो AQI 350 के ऊपर बना हुआ है, ये उसी का नतीजा है। और अब ये देखना है कि जो तमाम कोशिशें प्रशासन द्वारा, सरकार द्वारा की जा रही हैं और आने वाले वक्त में कुछ और कदम भी उठाए जा सकते हैं, तो क्या वो ज़मीनी स्तर पर नजर आएंगे? क्या ये कोशिशें AQI को सेटिस्फैक्ट्री लेवल पे ले जा पाएगा? कैमरामैन मनीन के साथ हिमांशु मिश्रा।
जितने भी पेट्रोल पंप्स हैं, पेट्रोल तो डीजल या पेट्रोल तो लेना ही है, CNG भी लेनी है, तो वहीं पर हमारी टीम्स जो है वो तैनात हैं। अगर कोई भी व्यक्ति बिना सर्टिफिकेट के अगर वो पेट्रोल डलवाने आ रहा है तो हमारे वहाँ CDVs भी हैं, हमारे एनफोर्समेंट की जो गाड़ियां हैं वो भी हैं, जो पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल ऑफिसर्स हैं वो भी तैनात हैं। पहले हमने उनको एडवाइज किया था भाई आप अपना पोल्यूशन करा लें, लेकिन अब सख्त आदेश है कि अगर कोई भी व्यक्ति बिना पोल्यूशन सर्टिफिकेट के अगर कोई पेट्रोल पंप पे आता है तो उसका वहीं के वहीं चालान कर दिया जाए।
लॉकडाउन सोल्यूशन नहीं है, लॉकडाउन समाधान नहीं है। हम सबों को और खासकर CAQM को, जिसका मैंडेट है साल भर वायु प्रदूषण के ऊपर काम करना, उनको एक लॉन्ग टर्म स्ट्रैटेजी बनाना पड़ेगा और इंटर स्टेट एक स्ट्रैटेजी बनाना पड़ेगा। जब तक CAQM इसको एक लॉन्ग टर्म सोल्यूशन के तहत नहीं सोचेगा तब तक हम इससे निजात नहीं पाएंगे।
जो इंटेंस वर्कआउट है जैसे साइकिलिंग और रनिंग, उसमें इशू होते हैं। जिस इंटेंसिटी से हम पहले कर पाते थे उस इंटेंसिटी से अब नहीं कर पाते हैं, तो थोड़ा सा स्ट्रेन पड़ता है।
जो सांस के मरीज है उनको ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, और जो यंग जनरेशन है उनको भी थोड़ी सांस रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही है। मैं रोज़ सुबह 5:30 बजे पार्क में जाके आता हूँ, जिससे मुझे काफ़ी बेटर फील हो रहा है कि जो पोल्यूशन का लेवल है जो मॉर्निंग में रहता है वो बहुत ही कम रहता है।
The schools and colleges have been shut in NCR until further notice, so indefinitely for now. What about the construction and demolition activities? Shut till 21st of November. Then there are those trucks carrying only essential goods at the moment. The rest of the trucks are not allowed in Delhi. 11 thermal power plants with 300-kilometer radius of Delhi. Only 5 are allowed to function of the 11. Diesel and petrol vehicles older than 10 and 15 years have been banned in Delhi NCR. Government offices in Delhi NCR, they've been asked to work from home, so they've gone in the work from home mode. Private offices in Delhi NCR, they've been advised to work from home as well. Commission for Air Quality Management Directive, this is what the directive really looks like. The question really arises in terms of whether this is being done too little, too late. Why was none of this being taken care of earlier?
All right, pollution in the national capital is turning out to be a nightmare for residents. Hospitals are recording a spike in case of breathlessness among healthy individuals. People with asymptomatic conditions are advised to stay indoors. India Today's Sneha Mardani brings us more on this. Let's take a look.
The Supreme Court is shocked and is wondering if a lockdown is needed. The Delhi government is considering a shutdown. The centre is going into a huddle. The reason is this: the smog screen over Delhi. And the ramifications on health are there for everyone to see. Hospitals are recording an increase in cases of breathlessness and low oxygen levels in young, healthy individuals. In Dwarka's Akash Hospital, a 30-year-old man with no previous history of asthma and a non-smoker has now been hospitalized with severe asthma. This evidently is a direct fallout of the air we breathe.
Probably the poor air quality was the trigger factor, as his breath showed increased amount of nitric oxide, which usually happens in those patients who have allergic airway and has inflammation which is driven by eosinophil.
Eosinophilic asthma leads to inflammation of the entire respiratory system. There has been a significant rise in flare-up or acute attack of asthma cases in Delhi, especially after Diwali. Doctors say COVID and flu vaccination can help avoid the risk of breathing issues and respiratory infections because of polluted air. Asthmatic patients are advised to stay indoors as much as possible. Doctors in Delhi are reporting patients who are having health complications related directly to air pollution.
There's a really rise of pollution, and it is at a very poor quality index all over Delhi. There is definitely a relationship between the rising pollution and the worsening of respiratory condition in patients in Delhi and around NCR.
A survey done by local circles shows that percentage of Delhi NCR families who have visited a doctor or a hospital because of a pollution ailment has doubled from 22% to 44% within a week. 44% of citizens say they have someone in their family who has already visited a doctor or a hospital regarding an air pollution related ailment. 86% families in Delhi NCR have someone who is experiencing one or more ailments because of toxic air. Residents of Delhi NCR are currently split even about enforcing a 3-day complete lockdown to reduce air pollution. Delhi's air is not just filthy, it is also deadly. Medical experts say that even the young and healthy are reporting serious complications. One can well imagine what the kind of long-term impact there would be on the vulnerable population, like younger children, pregnant women or senior citizens. In New Delhi, Sneha Mordani for India Today.